The lights are up in neighborhoods marking the start to the holidays. Meanwhile, inside many homes, people are worried what will happen in just a few weeks, with CARES Act funding expiring at the end of the year. We spoke to our local congressmen on their take of what's happening in Washington.
There are several measures that everyone should be able to agree on that we ought to pass right now. The Democratic alternative is trillions of dollars for blue state bailouts, taxpayer-funded stimulus checks for illegal aliens, environmental justice grants, and the early release of prisoners.
Meanwhile, Congressman Ami Bera had this to say.
At a minimum, the programs that are expiring December 31st, we've got to extend those, the unemployment benefits, the housing support, the rental housing assistance and eviction moratoriums, especially now that we can see a light at the end of the tunnel.
However, there have been roadblocks on getting a package passed and seeing eye to eye.
If a larger relief package is proposed, at the very least, it's got to be predicated on reopening the economy and protecting businesses from COVID lawsuits. And it has to be targeted to people who've actually been financially harmed by the shutdowns. And it ought to hold state governments accountable for the damage that they've done. There should be no state bailouts.
Meanwhile, Congressman Bera says there needs to be a compromise with local funding.
If you talk to any of our mayors here in Sacramento County, your county supervisors, or even at the state level, we're going to see massive layoffs if we're not able to help support some of the local communities, the county and the states.
We asked both congressmen on when or if there may be a new stimulus package.
Well, as soon as Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer get out of the way, as I said, there are 186 signatures on a discharge petition to get $130 billion of additional PPP money to surviving businesses. I'm one of those signatories. It needs 217 signatures. Not a single Democrat has joined us to bring that to the floor.
I hope that, in this next week or two, as we wrap up the 116th Congress, we get those things done, that we get some sort of enhanced unemployment benefits, which I think helped a lot of folks early in the pandemic. If the president wants to send a direct stimulus check, let's get those checks to the folks that need it, folks that have lost their jobs and are struggling.
If you have a question for our Dollars and Cents team, text us at 916-321-3310.